Alright y'all, welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video, we are going to be talking about how to get over a breakup. And this is something in a biblical way, because I think this is something where there's so many different ways to get over a breakup, and I think a lot of people in our generation struggle with this, because I think it's so easy to stay attached to the people in our past, and it's so easy to dive into the things of this world when we do go through something hard and difficult, because we have so much temptation and so many ways to escape our pain in our generation and society today. And this is something that I've experienced, where I was in around a 2-year relationship, and this was a huge part of my testimony, a huge way that, and I would say I handled the breakup well, I guess. I would say it was very difficult. I had to go through it a lot. It was a very dark time in my life, but I think I did the right things, and I think it led me to get to where I am today. And ultimately, this breakup saved my life in a way. It brought me to Jesus. So I just want to talk about kind of my experience with it and how I believe you can apply that into your life if you're going through a breakup, or you're struggling right now and you just lost someone that you thought you'd be with for the rest of your life, or whatever in between it is. I think you can benefit from this video. So without further ado, let's dive straight into it. So let's talk about first the things not to do. And I think it's pretty obvious what not to do, but it's just very difficult to not do. And that is to dive into the things of this world. Because the last thing and the worst thing that you can do when you go through a breakup is to indulge in things that give you temporary joy. Things that are going to numb what you're feeling, and that is alcohol, that is sex, that is other men or women, that is anything that instantly gratifies you. Food, processed food, video games, watching TV, scrolling on your phone, all the things of this world that are going to basically numb how you're feeling and prevent you from feeling the emotions that you're feeling. So the best thing that you can do when you first go through a breakup is to feel everything, to make sure that you feel every bit of emotion that you were going through and struggling with, and allowing yourself to feel it. Don't push it away. Don't act like you're doing better than you are. Embrace it. Feel it. I remember crying every single day. I was in a horrible, dark place, but I allowed myself to feel it, and I looked at everything in my life, and I was like, how can I prevent myself from distracting myself from how I'm feeling in all aspects of my life? So I deleted Snapchat. I deleted pretty much everything, and I isolated myself. I'm not saying you should do that. This is what God was just calling me to do. I isolated myself, and I just focused on God, my goals, and becoming the best man and person I could possibly be for my future family and for God. And that's honestly the best way to handle anything, is to focus on God, is to focus on becoming the best version of yourself for God and for your loved ones and the people around you, and so that you can better serve God. And that's what I did. Personally, I isolated. I'm not saying you have to do that. I do think it honestly is important after a breakup to give yourself a little time alone in solitude with no external distractions, including people, even friendships. And that was something that was really important for me, because I was forced to face what I was feeling head on, which allows you to actually fully process it and fully heal, and to fully be able to bring all of it to Christ. And that's what I did. I brought it all to Christ. I allowed myself to feel all the emotions, and it took so much time. I didn't give any attention to any other women. I didn't talk to a woman for probably like a year. Like, I literally just completely went in solitude and tried to just fully heal and eliminate all distractions and anything that would numb me from how I was feeling. And it was very difficult, but I also was doing things, meaning I was starting to wake up earlier. I was starting to do the things I was promising myself I was going to do. I was continually going to God and leaning on God and His strength, and using this pain and suffering to fuel me to grow closer to God and the person that He was creating me to be. And ultimately, it led me to where I am today. Like, through that suffering and through that pain, I always knew that the pain that I was feeling can't compare to the joy that's coming. And that's what I'll say to you guys. Like, the pain that you are feeling right now cannot compare to the joy that's coming, and you need to learn what's at stake. You can either allow this situation to ruin you, or you can allow it to make you better, to make you a better man or woman, and to help prepare you to be an incredible husband or incredible wife in the future. And you need to understand that you need to move on. Like, you have to move on. You have to move on for your future family, for God, and for yourself, and for your future person, whoever that is. Because it's not fair to your future person to be hanging on to this other person in your life, or to have trauma from that other person. And God can heal anything, and you need to have confidence that God can heal you and the things that you went through in that past relationship, and can help you move on, because He absolutely can. But you need to first have belief that He can heal you, and that you can heal. But you also, but you also need to take the right steps to heal and to become the person that God created you to be. And you do that by doing the things that I just said. Allowing yourself to have time alone, looking at all the things in your life and seeing them and analyzing them and being like, how can I honor God in this moment? How is this thing that is going to distract me from feeling what I'm feeling, or is it going to help me feel the things that I need to feel? And is it going to make me better? Is it going to bring me closer to God, which is going to bring more healing upon me? And you need to start asking yourself that, really evaluating everything in your life and just trying to avoid all the things that are going to pull you away from God and distract you. Because that I deleted right away. The day it ended, I deleted every single memory of my phone from anything of my past that I didn't want to remember. Truly, I deleted every single thing, every single memory. You need to do that. You're going to be holding on to these memories. You're going to look back. We're not meant to have those memories stored up in physical form. We're genuinely not. You need to delete that, otherwise you will never get over it. You need to delete every single photo you guys had together. You need to delete every single memory. I hate when people are like, oh, well, it's a part of my past. Is that? Nope, not anymore. It's not a part of your life anymore, and it shouldn't have been a part of your life, because clearly it was not meant to be. Yes, you can still have appreciation for them in the way that they made you into the person that you, and it all happened for a reason, and they were a part of your life for a reason to make you better, but you can't have that hanging in your life. It's not fair to your future person. It's not fair to yourself. It's not fair to God, and it's not going to help what you're dealing with right now. It's not going to get you through this relationship. So delete everything. Truly, delete everything and focus on moving on. But also don't act like you're over it. I feel like so many people want to act like they're over it after 6 months or 7 months or a year even, where it takes a lot of healing, especially if you slept with that person. It's going to take a lot of healing, a lot of time. So don't rush into anything. Really focus and give yourself a lot of time to be on your own and to heal and to grow your relationship with Christ and to grow into the person that God created you to be, and just focus on becoming the best man or woman that you can possibly become, which is the closest you will be to God. And that's how you will get through it ultimately, is through Christ. Like, you can't heal from it or get through it without Him. And use it as an opportunity to really just develop your faith and focus on the relationships and friendships that you do have, your family and everything else, and start focusing on the things that matter, and just become the best person that you can possibly be, and just elevate your life in every aspect, physically, spiritually, and mentally. And this, no doubt, completely changed my life. Like, it brought me to the person. I was a completely different person back then than I am now, largely because of the pain that I went through this, and being able to use that pain and do the right things to heal and to grow. And now I can truly say, like, I have 1,000% healed from that relationship. It's been about 2.5 years now, and I can say I've literally 1,000% healed. And the only reason why I can say that is because I took the steps to heal. I did the right things. I went to God. I ran to God. I didn't always do it perfectly. I had my moments, of course, and it took a long time to heal, But I did the right steps by leaning on God, by using it as an opportunity to grow, and I have grown in every aspect of my life because of this, and I wouldn't take it back for anything. So you need to flip your perspective on this. Is like, why is this happening to me? Like, God, why did you do this to me? And start being grateful, saying, thank you, God, for allowing this to happen to me, and just give me the strength to get through it, and help me to see the good in this and the fruit that's going to come from this, and help me to bear that fruit. Help me to use this to grow, and help me to understand that this is only going to make me a better man or woman, and help me to just use this as an opportunity to grow closer to you. And I promise you, if you bring that to God every day, if you allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to feel it, allow yourself to feel the emotion. I can't emphasize that enough. You don't have to be bawling your eyes out in front of people, but just cry on your own, cry with others even too. Like, do whatever you need to do. Allow yourself to feel what you're feeling. Don't try to numb it or push it down. Is the best advice that I could give in terms of overcoming a breakup. And just lean on your relationship with God, focusing on becoming the best version of you. And I promise you, you will completely change your life. And this is the start. This could be the start of the rest of your life. This could be the start of you becoming a completely different person and just elevating your life in all aspects. And I promise you that the pain that you're feeling cannot compare to the joy that's coming. But just do the right steps, focus on becoming the best version of you, grow closer to God, lean on God during this time, and He'll change everything for you. So I hope this video helps, and I hope you guys enjoyed. If you made it to the end of this video, I want you guys to put a red dot emoji, a red circle emoji, because that lets me know you don't have a trash attention span. If you want to support the movement, you can join the free Generation Relevant community, which is the link in the description. We have live calls 4 to 6 days a week. You automatically get entered into early access for our next clothing launch. You can download the Upspace app to help bring health back to our world and to transform your health. And yeah, I appreciate all of you, and together Let's save our generation, and always remember, Jesus got you. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.